August means hot temperatures and the return of high school football here in the Mountain State. Tonight, we get to experience both as two old Putnam County rivals come together for the 79th meeting of what they call the War on 34. Good evening and welcome inside. Welcome to Jim McGehee Field inside Redskins Stadium. I'm Jack Wither alongside Derek Regal and our video productions crew. We're delighted to bring you live streaming coverage of Hurricane football presented by Putnam Career and Technical Center. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about these two ball clubs coming up next here on Video Productions.
Putnam Career and Technical Center is now enrolling for exciting adult learning opportunities. Register now for our certified medical assistant programming with in-person and virtual classes, or our heavy equipment operator, where you will be learning hands-on on how to operate bulldozers, skid steers, excavators, and more. Both programs will have you certified and on path to a fulfilling career in as little as 6 months. Don't wait. Classes begin in January. Call now, 304-586-3494, extension 4406, or visit us online at pctc.edu.
I'm Dr. Chad Lavender. My fertilized ACL technique has gained national and international attention. It all started here on a small football field in West Virginia. That's where my passion to help athletes and others began. I personally have had 19 different states and locations that patients have traveled from for this ACL reconstruction.
Where is home? Home is where we live, work, and play. It's in the small, quiet moments and the memories we capture. For 35 years, we've been here with you, building home together.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends, and we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Welcome back inside Redskins Stadium. Jack Wither alongside Derek Regal for tonight's Lida opener of the 2023 season for Hurricane football. And Derek, I mean, this is what you expect the first game. Hot temperatures,
yes.
A big crowd with Winfield and Hurricane. This should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very good ball game. I expect it to be a very hard-fought game, and I expect the final score to be very close. It's a rivalry game. It's first game of the season. It's a Thursday night instead of Friday night, so it puts a little bit more attention and spotlight on this game as opposed to being on Friday night with lots of other games.
Yep.
So, both teams, I think, have a lot of high expectations coming into this season, so I look for it to be a very good ball game.
This rivalry compares to other big rivalries around the state, and I always say this about when I do UC football or UC sports and they play West Virginia State. folks will just show up
Right.
to watch the grass grow if it's a competition between the two.
Yeah.
And that's with Winfield and Hurricane. It doesn't matter what they're doing, what sport. Folks show up and support their ball clubs. So
For
this
sure.
is a big rivalry. They call it the War on 34, but if you listen to second-year head coach Eddie Smolder, Winfield, he says it hasn't been much of a battle lately. And you look down, Hurricane has won 27 of the last 28 meetings. Winfield's last victory over Hurricane, 2009. And get this one, Derek. Winfield's last victory here at Hurricane, 1990.
Wow.
33 years ago.
Wow.
What were you doing 33 years ago?
Well, I was probably coming home from my first day of first grade or kindergarten, but I've been about 6 years old then. So,
Yep.
wow, that's a long time, and and I know what Coach Smolder means by when he says it's not a rivalry, because Hurricane has won that many games,
Right.
in the last X amount of years. But as you said earlier, it doesn't matter what these two schools are playing. What sport, anything, they're always competing with each other. I mean, even like, I work at Hurricane Middle, and, in the schools, and we talk about test scores and stuff, and we're always saying, well, did we score better than Winfield, or, this or that. So, I mean, it's across the board, and just about anything you could think about, these two schools are always comparing each other and competing with each other.
Yeah, another big crowd filing in still here at Redskins Stadium. As you look across the way, the green and the white from Winfield has made their way, and I was here earlier. In about 2 hours, it was about 5 o'clock, I looked over, and people were already over there in the stands. Of course, the home crowd has filled in here on the home side. Let's take a look at keys to victory tonight. Of course, we'll start with Winfield. On the defensive side for Winfield, I think they have to slow down Hurricanes' offense. Redskins, over 45 points a game last year. They like that fast-paced offense.
Yeah.
Snap the ball, get a completion, a short completion, get right back on it and snap it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you were telling the our production crew that, hey, instant replays might be hard to come by on when Hurricanes on offense, so they go so fast.
So another key for Winfield on defense, they've got to swarm to the ball. Gang tackle.
Right.
Don't let the speed get outside. Hurricane has a lot of speed.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of their practices and went to one of their scrimmages, and they've got some guys that are really elusive. And I don't think a little hand tackle or anything like that's going to do it. You're going to have to wrap these guys up and really secure them and get them down to the ground.
Taking a look at Hurricane on their offense, they want to establish that fast-paced offense. They want to wear a defense down, and that's what we saw last year with Donnie Mays and what we saw when he was at South Charleston, that fast pace, and you see it as it progresses throughout the game.
Yeah.
Later in the third and fourth quarter, you see the other team kind of wearing down.
Yeah, they wear down, and it's just constant, nonstop. Just always you're back on your heels trying to adjust, and that's what Coach wants out of his offense.
Yeah, they want to attack the edges, quick routes like I talked about, and then they want to hit you with a big vertical route. Kind of lull you to sleep with a little 5-yard in, a hook route out, 10-yard out, and then they hit you with the vertical with the speed.
Yeah, get one of the Dews boys on the outside over top, and that's what they're looking for.
Now for Winfield on offense, I think they've got to establish the run game early.
Yeah. The key is going to be control the clock. As long as they have the ball, Hurricanes' fast-paced offense doesn't, and that's going to be a good thing for Coach Smolder.
Of course, always when you're on offense, no turnovers.
Right, absolutely. Take care of the ball.
And then for defense for Hurricane, they want to create the turnovers. They want to wreak the havoc. Now, the offensive line, inexperienced for Winfield. Caleb Cool, the one starter back.
Yep.
They've moved him to center now.
Okay.
So Hurricane, the key to them on defense is kind of wreak havoc into that backfield.
Sure.
Chase Massey, a new quarterback here, transferred from North Carolina. Get him with his head on a swivel, thinking about things and not playing.
Yeah, and I know Winfield doesn't pass the ball much, but if they do get into Winfield into some passing situations, if they can bring, some pressure from different angles and different areas with Winfield having a new quarterback and a new center, that might cause some problems for them trying to pick up, with the blitz pick up and calling out the blocking assignments.
A couple key players that I've already pointed out. Of course, Chase Massey, the new quarterback for Winfield, transferred up from North Carolina, a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah, I've not really seen him play, obviously, since this is his first game in West Virginia. I hear he's got some good speed, is a very good athlete, and I think his skill set, from what I've been told, will fit really well into this scheme that Coach Smolder has.
And then on the Hurricane side is another transfer.
Yep.
But a familiar face with folks in the Kanawha Valley, and that's Ja'Kai Long. a Marshall commit, 6'2", 200-pound senior, transferred from Archbishop Hoban up in Akron. Led that team to the Ohio D2 state runner-up last year in a 14-2 record. Very impressive.
Yeah, Hoban is a really strong program. Matter of fact, they opened up their first game of the season at in Canton there at the Hall of Fame Stadium. They played the defending Kentucky state champions Frederick Douglass, and they wore them out. I think the final score was 45-6. So, Ja'Kai has played some pretty high-level football.
Yep.
He was a student of mine when he was in 8th grade at Hurricane Middle. And, to see him from where he was to now and how much he's grown and matured, it's pretty special, and I look for some big things out of him this year.
Yeah, you look at his numbers from last year, completed 132 of 201, 66% completion rate, 1,913 yards and 15 touchdowns. Of course, he's the son of Gerald Long, who played at Marshall and Mount View High School. But you look and you think, well, numbers aren't too impressive. But the guy he had in the backfield with him was the Mr. Football in Ohio from 2022, Lamar Sperling.
Not a bad guy to hand the ball off to.
He's now a freshman at Buffalo. He's the USA Today High School Offensive Player of the Year last year, had 3,984 yards and 59 touchdowns.
Wow. Yeah, I was getting ready to say, I know Ja'Kai's stats were pretty good, and that was, coming from a system where they didn't really pass the ball a ton. So I look for those numbers to probably go up this year in Coach May's fast-paced, spread the ball out offense.
And Coach Mays has a kind of a unique situation here. Two really good quarterbacks. Noah Villatomby returns from last year. 2,400 yards passing last year for Villatomby. 60% completion rate, 27 touchdowns for Noah.
Yeah.
So,
and, I think Coach Mays is going to find a way to get Noah out there on the field in multiple spots. Noah is a very good athlete, and he's a good football player. And, football players will find their way on the field. And I think Coach Mays will, get his best 11 out there, and I think Noah is probably a part of that best 11.
We'll take a step aside, and when we come back, we'll have the kickoff here from Redskins Stadium. The both teams coming out onto the field. You're watching live streaming coverage of Hurricane football presented by Putnam Career and Technical Center here on Video Production.
Where is home? Home is where we live, work, and play. It's in the small, quiet moments and the memories we capture. For 35 years, we've been here with you, building home together.
Come on! Oh, what a bad call! You have no business being out there. Terrible!
I'm a person too.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
I'm Dr. Chad Lavender. My fertilized ACL technique has gained national and international attention. It all started here on a small football field in West Virginia. That's where my passion to help athletes and others began. I personally have had 19 different states and locations that patients have traveled from for this ACL reconstruction.
Welcome back inside Redskins Stadium. Jack Withler alongside Derek Regal for Winfield and Hurricane. Season opener for both of these ball clubs. And, Derek, we already seen one game played last night. That was Doddridge County and St. Mary's. St. Mary's with a big victory last night at Doddridge
good win
County.
for them, for sure. I know both teams had pretty high expectations, and St. Mary's was able to come away with the win. And there's always some good single-A football up in that part of the state. So, I'm sure St. Mary's was very happy to get out of there with a win.
Of course, we've got this one here tonight. And then just right down the road, we've got another big ball game. George Washington and Cabell Midland set to kick off. They set that one back to 8 o'clock. They were, I guess, because of the heat index.
Yeah, worried about
like
the heat.
That.
Yeah,
it didn't feel as hot today that what they were thinking.
Yeah, I think we were fortunate to miss out on the heat heat index level that they were thinking they were going to get. I think we're going to be in good shape as far as that goes. Although I know in the past, this game's always the first game of the year. Cramping always seems to be an issue for both teams, so that's something to look out for as well.
Yeah, then you get to start who wasn't eating right this week.
Or staying hydrated.
Exactly.
So I guess we'll find out here shortly.
So it'll be Winfield to kick off or to Hurricane to start things off. Of course, Hurricane in the all-new white helmets. Got the red stripe down the middle of the helmet and says Skins on both sides. Those are sharp looking.
Yes, those look very nice.
Of course, I've been telling Donnie for years he needs to go to white helmet.
Yeah.
And he just looked at me and laughed, and here he is.
Yeah, those are sharp. I think those look very good.
Of course, Hurricanes had a white helmet not recently. A couple years ago, they were in the white helmet, and now they're back into it. Of course, the all-red uniforms here tonight for the Redskins. Winfield in the green helmets, the white tops and the black bottoms. Again, they'll be kicking off. And back deep, it looks like LaRon Dews is the deep man for Hurricane. Aiden Hernandez will do the kicking. 6'2", 170-pound sophomore. He's got it teed up at the 40-yard line, and we are set to go here inside Redskins Stadium. Thanks for joining us right here on Video Productions, and we are underway. Squib kick and taken at the 31-yard line up to the 40 and tripped up at the 44-yard line. That is Jaden Smith, the junior, on the return. So first look at Ja'Kai Long in a Redskins uniform for Hurricane. They'll start it at the Hurricane 45-yard line.
This will really be my first look here at the younger Grace boy. His name is Kylan Grace.
Yep.
He's been battling some stuff in the preseason, so I'm anxious to see how he does here at running back.
Kylan Grace in the backfield with Long. They motion Dews, and a snap back to Long. Straight drop back, nothing there. Tucks it. Now he'll run it across the 50 and chased out of bounds inside Winfield territory at the 49-yard line.
He had good time there. It was just good coverage by Winfield there. Didn't really have anybody open, so decided to tuck it and run.
A couple key players for Winfield tonight on defense. Kawan Pearson, the senior, and also another senior, Jason Miller. Basketball player for Travis Stars, Winfield Generals. They give over the right side, and Grace with a big hole down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line before he's brought down. That's a Hurricane first down.
And we got a flag here.
Late flag. And
some extracurricular stuff there at the end of that play.
It looks like Trayvon Taylor for Winfield and Tyshawn Dews exchanging pleasantries, and
looks like
they're going to get it on Dews, I believe.
Yeah, on Hurricane.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. That'll be penalized after the first down, I believe.
It was nice to see that run go off the right side of the line because, I don't remember last year, a lot of our running was done to the left side towards Jerome Park. So it was a nice little run.
So it is a first down. That's what I thought.
Probably assessed after the run there, yeah.
Right. Chains taking forever across the way.
Yeah, but a nice little run by Grace there.
So they spot the ball at the Winfield 48-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Redskins. H-back, Rhett McGrew, lined up to the left. Long looking deep, and pressure off the right side, and he is taken down back at the 43-yard line. of Hurricane.
Yeah, you hate to see that. Number 10 for Winfield on the sack. I don't see his name.
Aiden Hernandez.
I believe it was 10.
That'll bring up second down and long from the 43-yard line. Toss over here to Michael Terrell. He'll keep it inside, makes a couple moves across the 45, stays on his feet, and is finally drugged down at the 41-yard line of Winfield.
What a nice run by Terrell. You know, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier in the our pregame talk, that they've got some real elusive, quick guys that are pretty shifty, and you got to really wrap those guys up. And a nice run by Terrell there.
That'll bring up third down and 3. Ball just outside the 40-yard line for Hurricane. Long will take the snap to give to Grace over the right side, and he'll push forward, and that'll be a first down for the Redskins. Good push over on the right side for that Redskins offensive line. Owen Duffy at center, Drake Lanham at the guard position, and Ethan Chio over on that right tackle. It'll be a first down and 10 for Hurricane at the 36-yard line of Winfield. Grace moves over to the right side of Long. Low snap again, give to Grace, and he's got running room, and he barrels inside the 35 down to the 31. Close to another first down for the Redskins.
And they decided to run on the Deron Parks side that time, and Caleb Conrad there at left guard. So, some good players there along the line for the Redskins.
Deron Parks, 6'5", 290-pound sophomore. Again, the give to Grace, and a whistle and a flag. And that's going to be a false start on Hurricane, their second penalty of the evening.
I feel like that's probably one of the negatives of this type of offense, where you're trying to go so fast and so quick that sometimes you are going to have those mistakes. And it's just kind of something you have to live with. That I don't want to say live with, because no coach likes penalties, but it's just kind of something that happens time to time.
So they spot the ball back at the 31-yard line. It'll be second down and 6 for the Redskins. 9:36 to go here, opening quarter. Long play action fake, looks down now, moves to his right. He's got a receiver down the right side, in and out of the hands.
Oh my gosh!
Of LaRon Dews.
That was a great adjustment by the receivers, and nice job by Ja'Kai Long finding the receiver, and just Dews just could not bring that ball in, which was unfortunate. But nice work all around, and just couldn't make the catch.
That'll bring up a third down as you take a look at the replay. Brought to you by Putnam County Bank. And just a perfectly placed ball, couldn't hold on to it.
I think, that's not typical of LaRon. Normally he hauls that in, and that's 6 points, but mistakes happen.
That'll bring up third down and 6 for the Redskins. Long looks over the sidelines. 3 receivers here to the near side. Snap back. The give to Grace over the right side, and he'll push ahead inside the 25, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
And we got another flag. It came over from the far sideline. I'm thinking this one's going to be on Winfield.
Hurricane players
indicating
like some guys
came in late.
Winfield get the call. Personal foul face mask against the Generals. So that's the first penalty of the evening for Winfield.
Fourth flag overall on the night, I think, right? Or third?
Third.
Yeah, two on Hurricane and 1 on Winfield. Yeah.
Where's our statistician tonight, Josh Stowers, to our left?
Yeah.
He should be telling us that. He's got the big fancy computer over here. So they'll mark off the big penalty here on Winfield.
We'll just have to dock his
pay. Just inside the 15-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. So 2 receivers to the left side, on the far side, single receiver in LaRon Dews as they move McGrew inside at that H-back position over on the left side. Snap back to Long, the give to Grace over the left side. He initially breaks a tackle and drug down at the 10-yard line. gain of about 5 yards for Kylan Grace.
And Blake Withrow in there for Winfield, and another player I didn't get the number, but number 15, Blake Withrow in there on the tackle for Winfield.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for Hurricane. Ball at the 10-yard line, 8:38 to go here in the first quarter. Snap back. Long looking over on the right side. He's got a receiver. Hauled in over at the 5, pushed ahead and dropped short of the goal line. That was completed to Terrell. That's his 2nd reception of the evening.
I really like his game. He gets into the spots. He finds those little areas and just sits in those spots, in those windows, and does some good job getting yards after the catch.
1st and goal for the Redskins at the 1-yard line, trying to punch it in here. Low snap, they give to Grace, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, the Redskins.
First 6 points of the season for the Skins. And I got to say, on that drive, I was really impressed with Kylan Grace there. I had heard good things about him, but like I said, he'd been battling some injuries in the preseason, and he looked good there on that drive.
So the extra point coming up for the Redskins. That'll be Will Mitchell. Will attempt the PAT. Soccer player here for Hurricane. Snap is back. The hold is down, and a low kick is just good to make it 7-0. 8:12 to go here in the first quarter. Hurricane strikes first. You're watching live streaming coverage of Hurricane football right here on Video Productions.
PUTNAM Career and Technical Center is now enrolling for exciting adult learning opportunities. Register now for our certified medical assistant programming with in-person and virtual classes, or our heavy equipment operator, where you will be learning hands-on on how to operate bulldozers, skid steers, excavators, and more. Both programs will have you certified and on path to a fulfilling career in as little as 6 months. Don't wait. Classes begin in January. Call now, 304-586-3494, extension 4406, or visit us online at pctc.edu.
Welcome back inside Redskins Stadium, 7-0. Hurricane leading Winfield on a 1-yard touchdown run by Kylan Grace. We talked about how Hurricane like to go up-tempo and fast-paced. That time, methodically just marched it right down the field.
It was a very good drive. If I'm Coach Mays, I'm very happy with that drive.
Maddox with the kickoff, end over end, and that will go into the end zone for a touchback.
Grayson, also another soccer player. He's the starting goalie, and a former student of mine, and he's a great kid, comes from a good family. So nice to see him out there helping the football team out too.
Of course, Donnie Mays, give me a little chest bump.
I didn't know Donnie could get up that high.
He's been known to go and recruit soccer players to come over and kick for him. Has done a good job.
Why not? I mean, as I think we were talking with somebody earlier, that Winfield went out and got one of the basketball players to come out there, and they've been very pleased with him. So, recruit your own halls and get some of them kids out in your building to play that you think should be playing.
Tight formation for Winfield. Massey under circle. 1st down and 10. And a snap, and a fumble into the backfield. And it looks like Massey fell on it.
That's kind of what we were talking about earlier. They got a new center, a new quarterback, and sometimes when you have guys, people in those positions that are new, this is something kind of that you see, a quarterback-center exchange, and you see a fumble right there between the two.
Jace Miller in the backfield, lined up. Single running back behind Massey as they send a receiver over to the left side. That's Aiden Hernandez. The 2nd down and 11. Massey under center. Motion. And now flags and whistles. And that's going to be a false start on Winfield.
Not a good start for Coach Smolder's offense. Definitely not what he's wanting to see. And, with their style play and what they're wanting to do here, at least what I think what they're wanting to do, You don't want to dig yourself the hole that they've already dug themselves in, deep in Hurricane territory too. Or in their own territory, I should say.
So it'll remain 2nd down and 16. The ball spotted at the 14-yard line. And Miller in the backfield for the Generals. And to replace just about all of their starting offensive line from last year. Massey, he'll roll left, looking downfield, feels pressure, and then he'll be brought down at the 15-yard line.
I think that was Nate McKay in there on the tackle, maybe?
3rd down and long.
I think Aaron Clark and Shalik Hampton were in there on pressuring Massey.
There's Nate McKay returning, 97 tackles last year.
Big Nate McKay was a big, important part of that D-line last year, and I'm sure he will be again this year too.
3rd down and 16. Ball at the 14-yard line for Winfield. 6:55 to go here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation now as he moves Miller over to his right. Massey takes the snap. He'll roll right, looking downfield, still looking, feels pressure. Now heaves it up into the air, and that's well over the head of his intended receiver.
Nate McKay and Shalika Hampton again there on the pressure. Nate McKay actually delivering a hit as Massey threw the ball there. It sailed out of bounds, incomplete. And so a great opening series for Coach May's defense. I don't think you could ask for a better start other than getting a pick six, out of your defense there opening series.
Another flag on the play. And I
oh,
believe that was
a penalty against Hurricane?
Yep. I believe it was indicated a personal foul. Before that, I was going to say that was a nice job in coverage downfield.
I was watching
by Deuce McLean and Sean.
I was watching where the ball
Hampton
went, so I didn't see anything. But you know what? It doesn't matter if I didn't see anything. It matters if the refs did, and that's the call.
So the penalty, a personal foul, will make it 1st down for Winfield. So Hurricane thinking they were going to get 3 and out. A costly penalty keeps the drive alive for the Generals.
I guess you could say
6:40 to go.
Spoke too soon on that good opening drive there.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Generals at the 30-yard line. Miller in the backfield. Massey under center. Gives over the left side. No, he'll keep it. And a nice gain up across the 40 and finally shoved out of bounds around the 46-yard line. So a nice job by Massey. We talked about the dual threat and an athlete that he is, but now we see down there's another flag.
Wow. It was a nice run there by Massey. I mean, we
take a look at the replay.
You said, we talked about his speed pregame, and he showed a little bit of it there, and finally pushed out of bounds there by Julian Grace. So, we're going to have to contain him. And okay, so we got a penalty against Winfield there.
Holding penalty.
Yep. And, as a coach, it's just going to be so frustrating. A big play that kind of turned things around for you, and then you get a penalty that pushes you back.
So it'll remain 1st down. Ball spotted at the 30. Massey under center again. Takes a snap, give over the left side, and another flag comes flying in. Nowhere to go that time.
I don't know if it's just because it's the first game of the season and the kids aren't sharp or what the deal is, but we've seen a lot of laundry on the field here early on.
And that'll go against Winfield. Still waiting to see where they spot this ball. And wow.
What did they? I'm sorry.
I'm not
what did
even
they
sure
call?
what they called.
Yeah,
it's a 15-yard penalty.
Wow.
So it'll remain 1st down. Ball at the 15-yard line.
Wow. It's, what is it, 1st and 25 now?
1st and 25 for Winfield. As Massey goes into shotgun formation, takes a snap, Works it over the left side, now flips it over. And nowhere to go for the running back that time. That was Kawan Pearson.
I think Jonah Wilfong in there on the tackle. I believe Joey Keanu was over there pursuing the ball. So that was some nice pursuit by the defense, following the ball all the way over to the sideline and staying with their keys, the quarterback and running back in that option situation.
I'm glad we didn't have a penalty.
Yeah, I know.
That'll bring up second down and about 24 yards. It's a second and 22 for Winfield. Again, shotgun formation for Massey. Pearson in the backfield and another flag.
Well, I might have to call my wife at halftime and just tell her I'm going to just go stay at the school tonight.
Just put your dinner in the microwave.
I'm not going to make it, honey.
Although you had dinner when you got here.
Well, the only thing I'd had to eat all day.
First day of school down here in Putnam County.
Yeah.
Second down. Snap back. Massey rolls to his right. Now he'll float one up. That's dangerous. In and out of hands.
And almost a heck of a catch there by
Easton Pinkerton, the intended receiver that time.
Pinkerton. I wonder if he's related to Eric Pinkerton that played at Marshall, tight end.
So it'll be third down now for Winfield. They're having all kinds of issues trying to run players in and out. Now a official timeout. And now a player goes back off the field for Winfield.
Looks like they're changing the ball. Looks like everybody's working out the first game kinks here.
Oh, they count 10 players. Okay, there's number 11. Ball at the 13-yard line, third down and long for Winfield. 5:57 to go. Opening quarter, 7-0 Hurricane. Single receiver each side, Massey. Floats one down the middle, right into the hands of Deuce McLean. McLean stays on his feet. Inside the 30, the 25, and run out of bounds. Deuce McLean with the interception for Hurricane.
Yeah, that was a nice play there by Deuce. Ball was left hanging a little bit too high there by Massey. You can see it on the replay. And
he's kind of floated that one up in the middle. Very dangerous, and Deuce playing center field right there to take it. And a nice little return sets up the Redskins nicely inside the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Hurricane. And a timeout taken by Winfield. We'll take a timeout as well. 5:46 to go. Opening quarter, Hurricane leading Winfield 7-0 here on Video Productions.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends. And we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Welcome back inside Redskins Stadium. Special thanks to one of tonight's game sponsors in Brooksy's Grill in Winfield. Located off Winfield Road, Brooksy's offers something for everyone, including pizza, wings, burgers, and more. A full menu available, plus live music and karaoke. Brooksy's Grill, where friends meet.
That is one of my dad's favorite karaoke spots. And I've known Jeremy Brooks for a long time. And that place is supposed to be very great. I've been meaning to get out there and check it out. Just haven't got out there yet.
I ate lunch there. I had the hot dogs. They were wonderful. 1st down and 10 for Hurricane. Snap back long. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. He's open in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
No, he dropped it.
And he dropped it.
He dropped it. Daggone.
I was for sure he had it.
Veltombi in there at tailback. But yeah, Dews, again, I feel very uncharacteristic of him, and that's 2 that he's dropped.
Take a look at the replay. And right on the money with that throw.
Yeah, great ball by Ja'Kai. Laron just could not pull it in.
3 receivers here to the near side for Hurricane. Veltombi in the backfield to snap. Pressure up the middle, and
nice pressure there by Winfield. Host of Winfield Generals bringing him down there, 63-52.
Robert Dallas-Arrow in there to lead the attack for Winfield.
And Caleb Cool, I believe, of Roy Cool Sports with family tree there.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Ball at the 23-yard line of Winfield. 2 receivers here to the near side with a single receiver up top for the Redskins. Long takes the snap. Play action fake.
Nice pickup there by
Veltombi.
Veltombi.
Plenty of Green for Long. He'll pick up the 1st down.
Might get in the
and
end
more.
zone.
Is he in? Touchdown,
wow.
Hurricane.
What a run by Ja'Kai Long. And you know what? I want to mention Noah Veltombi doing a great job of picking up a guy pressuring Ja'Kai. That's a former quarterback doing some blitz pickup there. I don't feel like you see too much.
There you go, right there on the replay. Picked up off the edge.
So what a team player.
And allowed Long to run it in as he powers into the end zone to make it 13-0 Hurricane with 4:53 to go. A 23-yard touchdown run. Bad snap through the hands, and they'll just fall on it.
My man Grayson just let it go right between his hands. Hopefully he doesn't do that in the next soccer game.
So with 4:53 to go, Hurricane leading Winfield 13-0 on a Ja'Kai Long 23-yard touchdown run. We'll take a break. We'll come back. You're watching live streaming coverage of Hurricane football right here on Video Productions.
Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Welcome back inside Redskins Stadium here at Jim McKee Field, as they renamed it last year at a ceremony for McGehee. And got the sign down by the scoreboard. Hurricane leading 13-0. Ja'Kai Long, 23-yard touchdown run. With 4:53 to go here in the second quarter.
For the Redskins, number 17,
Grayson Maddox got it teed up at the 40-yard line.
It's like 10.
Hernandez back deep.
And
that'll be Trayvon Taylor back deep for Winfield.
See if Coach Smolder can get things, get the ship going in the right direction here, get things solidified. This is, I feel like this is a real crucial drive for them.
Maddox with another deep kick, and again a touchback, his second one of the evening. So Winfield will start this drive on their own 20-yard line with 4:53 to go. 13-0. Hurricane leading. Hurricane with a big victory in boys soccer last night. Defeated South Charleston 5-0.
Yeah.
You say kneel in soccer.
Yeah, we get that from across the pond. Some of those words and terms in soccer.
But good victory for the Redskins boys soccer.
Kent Bailey, former player of mine, is the coach there for the soccer team.
First down at 10 at the 20 for Winfield. Massey looking over, gets the signs. Jace Miller in the backfield. He'll go under center. Motion here to the near side. They give to Miller. Nope. Massey keeps it again.
Stiff arm on McLean.
Nice stiff arm and a good game for Massey here to the near side. So again, we see Massey using his legs.
He's a good athlete. I feel like, as the season goes on and he gets more comfortable in this system, he'll, get even more effective than what he's kind of shown already as far as getting out and running. out on the outside.
Gain of 8 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd down and 2. Ball at the 28-yard line of Winfield. Massey again under center. Takes a snap. And all bottled up there. Nice job by that interior line of the defense. Aaron Clark. Big number 99 right there to lead the charge for the Redskins defense.
I believe they refer to him as Baby A. I gotta be honest, I don't think there's much baby about him. That is a big old boy out there on the D-line.
We list him at 6'1", 290 pounds. Got an offer from Eastern Kentucky?
Yep, I believe I saw that there on social media.
That'll bring up 3rd down. No gain on the play, and now timeout is called.
Another one by Winfield.
Winfield taking their 2nd timeout with 4:07. We'll take another timeout as well. Hurricane leading Winfield 13-0 here on Video Productions.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
.407 to go here, first quarter. 13-0 Hurricane. Snap over on the left side.
Yes, he's
and
going
that
to keep
one's spread out.
I think he got it.
Right at the sticks.
It's going to depend on where they spot. It looks like he got it.
And it looks like it will be a 1st down for Winfield on the run by Chase Massey.
Like I said, I feel like this is an important drive for Winfield. They need to chew up a lot of clock here and try to come away with some points on the board.
Massey again under center. Hard cadence, and now they get a flag, and it's going to be offsides on Hurricane.
Yeah. Had some eager defensive linemen down there for the Skins.
Shalik Hampton, big defensive end for Hurricane.
What a nice-looking player. He's got a great frame. I think, he put some weight on that frame. He
kind of looks like a guy that was here last year.
Yeah.
Mondrell Dean.
He does kind of look like that a little bit. He got his little brother out here at corner.
Yep, no shot.
Freshman.
Yep. Good-looking freshman. Throw over on the right side, completed. And that should be good enough for a 1st down for Winfield.
Yeah, nice little route there by Hernandez for Winfield.
3:25 on a stop clock here. And that will be a 1st down for Winfield. And they spotted at the 41-yard line. In that tight formation, that single receiver to the far side. Motion, they give to the motion back, and Hampton is right there and drags him down for a big loss, Shalik Hampton.
The junior, nice play on the ball there.
We just talked about Mondrell Dean, and that right there, we saw that so much last year off the edge. And Shalik Hampton.
Shades of Mondrell there.
He was now at Purdue University. Got him at running back.
I was going to say, and they've got him playing running back. He was such a force on defense here last year, but he's now playing running back there at the next level. So good for him. I hope he has a great season.
Big loss there. 2nd down and 16, ball at the 35-yard line. 2:37 to go here in the first quarter. Massey in the shotgun. Pearson lined up to the right of him. Massey drops back. They'll throw it over to Pearson, and look like Keanu may have had
late flag there.
Late flag.
I think there was some contact there.
Wow, minimal.
But I thought they were maybe going to let it go, but I guess they determined that there was enough to merit a flag. Almost looked like Keanu could have stepped in front of that, but the pass was a little high. Yeah. Old Joey, another former student of mine, great kid. Just a junior, too, I believe.
He had that big 99-yard interception for a touchdown last year.
Mm-hmm.
So with the penalty, it'll be 2nd down and 1. Ball just inside Winfield territory. Snap. Give the reverse. This is going to be a pass.
Wow.
They've got a receiver open downfield and underthrown. Incomplete.
Luke Davis throwing the ball off the reverse for Winfield.
Trayvon Taylor. Excuse me, that was Pearson, the intended receiver. We'll take a look at the replay. LeRon Dews, I believe that was Dews getting back and might have got a hand on it. 3rd down and short. Hard snap or hard count by Massey. Doesn't get Hurricane that time.
I would say we'll probably see that for the rest of the game, that hard snap count.
He'll keep it over the left side. He's got the first
down
and
and
more.
some more.
And trying to squeeze through. Gets inside the 40. And brought down by Deuce McLean.
A nice run there by Massey.
For Winfield.
I feel like, that was a great timeout by Coach Smolder, that last one they took. It feels like they got regrouped and their offense looks a little bit more composed. So, nice job by Coach using his timeouts wisely and getting things organized.
Nice job blocking that time by the offensive line for Winfield. So that'll bring a 1st down and 10 at the Hurricane.
And they're in no hurry.
Line.
And I don't blame them.
Clock winding under 2 minutes, 1:50 to go here in the first quarter. Motion, left side, Massey. He'll keep it now, flip it out, and a minimal gain and about 3 yards that time. That was running back Easton Pinkerton. That'll bring up 2nd down and about, they maybe gave him 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. All spotted at the 33-yard line of Hurricane. 1:15 to go on a running clock. Again, under center. Pinkerton, motion. Massey keeps it here to the near side. And drugged down by Julian Grace. Gain of about 5. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 1.
Again, a nice drive by Winfield here. This is, probably what Coach Smolder envisioned. He hoped to start the game out, but, better late than never.
39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Winfield in no hurry. As Massey in the shotgun now. Now Pinkerton goes under center. He'll keep it, and a little quarterback sneak, I guess is what you can call it. But did he get it?
Looks.
Nope, it's going to be 4th down. Nice job that time by the interior line. And Aaron Clark again there for the stop for Hurricane.
Looking at about a 46-yard field goal here. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Darian Davis in there, 5'10", 285-pounder. As time as
this will be a big play
down.
here.
That's the end of the first quarter here at Redskins Stadium. Hurricane leading Winfield. They're in the war on 34 is what they call it, the 79th edition. We'll take a break. We'll come back. You're watching live streaming coverage of Hurricane football right here on Video Productions.
Where is home? Home is where we live, work, and play. It's in the small, quiet moments and the memories we capture. For 35 years, we've been here with you, building home together.
Welcome back inside Redskins Stadium. It'll be 4th down and short, and Winfield.
It's a big play here.
Going to go for it. The snap. Massey, they give over left side, and I think he's got
looks
enough
like they got
for
it.
the first down. That was Pearson with the carry.
Again, this is what Winfield wants. That clock's rolling. They've got the ball.
And it is a
ball's
first down.
out of Ja'Kai Long's hands in the Hurricane offense. So this is exactly what you want if you're Coach Smolder. And, if you come away with 6-7 points here, it's a one-score game.
Mm-hmm. Of course, Hurricane missing that extra point.
Could loom large here later on.
First down and 10 for Winfield. Massey toss.
Another halfback pass.
Another throw downfield, and that's going to be intercepted in the end zone by LaRon Dews, and he'll bring it out of the end zone up across the 20, and
he's
tippy-toe
still
on the sidelines, and then he fumbles it, and a scramble for it. Hurricane says they have it. Winfield says they have it.
Oh, man.
Let's see as they unpile here. And
looks like Terrell
Michael
came
Trent
up with it.
Comes out of there with it for Hurricane.
I love that guy, man. He's making nice plays after the catch. He's recovering fumbles. He's all over the place.
Take a look at the replay, and that one just overthrown. LaRon Dews back there brings it out of the end zone. Had some blocking downfield.
I don't know how he didn't go out of bounds over here.
And tippy-toed, but then it was stripped away, and Michael Terrell wiggles his way in underneath that pile and brings it out of there for Hurricane. So it'll be first down and 10 for Hurricane. The second interception thrown for Winfield this evening. They'll start this drive on their own 40-yard line with 11:24 to go here in the first half. 3 receivers to the far side for Ja'Kai Long. He'll take the snap, the give to Grace over the left side, and he'll be drugged down for a gain of about 1.
And you want to go back to that interception. That was LaRon Dews who made that interception, who's had, 2 very highly likely touchdown catches dropped. And to come away with that interception, which was a huge interception right there because momentum was starting to shift back towards Winfield. And that was a great play by LaRon there.
Grace to the right of Long. Snap back to Long. The give to Grace again over the left side. Looking for room, and a flag comes in after a gain of about 2.
Either holding or face mask. Yep, they're holding.
Yep. In the vicinity where you see holding, and it is a holding on the Redskins.
Grace is a sophomore. The younger Grace, I like him. I think he's going to be a good ball player.
That looks like his dad out there.
Yeah, John Grace, who's a very good player from Marshall University. Yep.
So they'll mark the penalty back to the 30-yard line. And it'll remain second down and 20. Single receiver. And LaRon Dews here to the near side for Ja'Kai Long. Takes a snap. He'll fire down the field. He's got Terrell open across the 50, the 45. Stays on his feet and down inside near the 30-yard line.
There's
First down for Hurricane.
Michael Terrell making another play. Oh, what a nice ball by Ja'Kai Long there. I mean, that thing had some zip on it right over the middle. You
see Terrell.
Yep, here he comes. Great route. Nice catch. Breaks a couple tackles. Nice job by that young man, Michael Terrell.
So it'll be first down and 10 for Hurricane on the Winfield 30-yard line. Long looking near side. He's looking for Dews again. And that time in and out of his hands. As Dews was closely guarded that time. But what a
nice try by LaRon.
Pass by Ja'Kai Long. Chris Radcliffe there on the coverage. I'll tell you what. I thought it was that name right there, Radcliffe. For Winfield. Heck of a basketball player.
Oh, okay,
We were told he'd never played football before.
And came from Texas, which is kind of hard to believe, but hey,
The give to Grace over the right side. He's got a little bit of room. Breaks a tackle, another tackle. Down to the 10-yard line and wrestled down to the ground by Chris Radcliffe. It'll be a first down for Hurricanes. A good piece of running that time by Kylan Grace.
You know, to come from Texas and never play football, that's almost unheard of, but he's there on the tackle right there.
They play basketball in Texas.
Yeah. Another good run there by Grace.
And now whistles and a timeout taken by Winfield.
It's their final timeout of the half.
Yep. We'll take a timeout again. 10:05 to go here. Second quarter. Hurricane leading 13-0, but knocking on the door. You're watching live streaming coverage of Hurricane football right here on Video Productions.
PUTNAM Career and Technical Center is now enrolling for exciting adult learning opportunities. Register now for our certified medical assistant programming with in-person and virtual classes, or our heavy equipment operator, where you will be learning hands-on on how to operate bulldozers, skid steers, excavators, and more. Both programs will have you certified and on path to a fulfilling career in as little as 6 months. Don't wait. Classes begin in January. Call now, 304-586-3494, extension 4406, or visit us online at pctc.edu.
Welcome back inside Redskins Stadium. 10:05 to go. Opening half, 13-0. Hurricane leading Winfield, and they're knocking on the door. First and goal from the 9-yard line. Kylan Grace in the backfield, along with quarterback Ja'Kai Long. Long has thrown some nice balls.
He has. He's looked really good this evening.
So first and goal. Snap back. Play action fake. Long keeps it. Now he'll tuck it down inside the 5 and stretches
nice
down
little run
to
there
the
by
4-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal.
I feel like he's made good decisions tonight too. You know, he's tucked it when he's needed to. He's put the ball right where it needed to be, where basically only his receivers could make a play on it. Done a good job.
In the snap back to Long. Still looking. He's got time. Floats it into the back of the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, Hurricane.
Tyshawn
Dews with the reception and the touchdown for the Redskins.
See, he's very patient here. He's letting things develop. He's letting his receivers adjust their routes, and he finds Tyshawn Dews in the back of the end zone for 6 points.
First touchdown reception for Tyshawn Dews this year. Dews, 38 receptions last year, had 761 yards and 9 touchdowns to lead the Redskins. So the PAT, snap is back, and the kick is up and through. That'll make it 20-0. Redskins leading the Generals right here on Video Production.
Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
$20-0 Hurricane leading Winfield. 9:35 to go. Opening half. Touchdown reception for Tyshawn Dews from Ja'Kai Long as Maddox has it teed up. High kick end over end. That'll come up short and loose ball.
It's trouble for Winfield.
As they're able to cover it up.
Yeah, I believe they recovered it.
That was Hernandez coming up on that short kick. These are always hard to field.
Yeah.
You're back, and then you've got to come up on a ball.
Right.
And you see that so many times, especially at the high school level.
Yeah, that one obviously gave them some problems.
It'll be first down and 10 on this drive for Winfield, and they will start at the 27-yard line. Kylan Grace, 8 carries for 61 yards and a touchdown for Hurricane.
I've been impressed. You know, again, he's just a sophomore, so I think he's got a bright future.
Chase Miller in the backfield for Winfield. Chase Massey. Take the snap. And buried in the backfield. Aaron Clark leading the way.
Ethan Chill in there.
Ethan Chill, nowhere to go as a give to Pinkerton that time.
Look here at the replay. I mean, they just get right through the line there, and that running back had nowhere to go.
A loss of 4 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 14.
And, you know, something I didn't think about, I don't know how many of Winfield's guys are going both ways, but, you know, with how fast Hurricanes' offense is, that could maybe start playing a role against their offense.
Massey rolls to his right, looking downfield, fires away, and that one in and out of the hands of his intended receiver.
Because Hurricane has a lot of guys that just go, you know, only one way. So their guys a little bit more fresh. You know, that's where that depth comes into play. So that could be something of an issue for Winfield.
See a few guys for Hurricane go both ways. Of course, Ethan Chill is one of them. LaRon Dews. But, yeah, you're right. A lot of them don't play on the other side of the ball. So it keeps those legs fresh. Third down and 14. And the ball at the 23-yard line of Winfield. 8:47 to go here in the opening half. Snap back. Massey again rolls to his right, looking downfield, getting chases. Clark,
a
he
big
is
hit by
hard,
Clark.
And in and out of the hands.
Nice play there by the freshman, Sean Hampton.
No Sean Hampton down there on the coverage.
Tell you what, that is a nice-looking freshman. But that hit by Clark that he just unloaded on Massey.
Take a look at the replay here, and Clark just barrels his way to a couple of offensive linemen, and
he'll fill that one tomorrow.
Then you see Hampton down on the other end. Nice job by the freshman.
But you know what? All things considered, to take a hit like that and still throw that ball, I mean, that was a nice throw by him.
Our first punt of the evening. As Winfield will punt. Dews standing back at his own 48-yard line. Snap is back, and the punt is away. Dews will backpedal, take it at the 37-yard line. A juke move there. Up ahead, he'll be brought down just shy of the 50-yard line. Landon Hill in there on the tackle for Winfield. So the Redskins will take over on downs. 8:25 to go, opening half, leading 20-0 over Winfield. You know what we've not seen so far?
What's that?
And I'm kind of scared to say it. There's been no cramping. You normally see a lot of that during the first game of the season.
It'll probably come here as the game goes on and they get a little bit more dehydrated.
Long takes a snap, and he's flushed out of the pocket, and he'll keep it down inside the 40 and then brought down at the 37, 36-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down for the Redskins.
And where he's, got some, long, lanky, good strides. It doesn't even look like he's really running that hard, but he covers a lot of ground.
6'2", senior. First down and 10 for Hurricane at the 36-yard line of Winfield. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 receivers to the near. Empty backfield. Long steps up in the pocket. Makes a move there inside the 30. He's got room ahead. Down inside the 10, and he will score. Wow. Ja'Kai Long once again takes it in for a touchdown for Hurricane.
I've not really seen him display this part of his, skill set, but I've been very impressed with his running ability tonight.
Well, he had a running back behind him last year up at Hoban that ran for 4,000 yards. You think he learned a few things?
Hey, he must have. That was a nice run by that young man there. Looks like we're going to go for 2 here to kind of get those points back from the missed extra point.
As you see, Noah Velatami out in the backfield for the Redskins. And McLean comes in late. Plenty of time on the play clock for Hurricane as they move the ball over to the left hash. So they'll line up 3 receivers here to the near side. A single receiver up top. That is McLean. With Villatami in the backfield for Long. They'll roll near side now. Flips it into the end zone.
Nice.
And a 2-point conversion to Rhett McGrew is
Rhett
good.
McGrew.
That'll make it 28-0 Hurricane. 7:55 to go here in the second quarter. Ja'Kai Long has been impressive so far in this opening ball game as he returns home to Hurricane.
Letting things develop. Good job there by Hurricane.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We're watching live streaming coverage of Hurricane football here on Video Productions.
Where is home? Home is where we live, work, and play. It's in the small, quiet moments and the memories we capture. For 35 years, we've been here with you, building home together.
$7:55 to go here. Opening half. Hurricane leading Winfield 28-0 as Maddox kicks off a low end-over-end kick, and that will hit at the 1 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Ja'Kai Long, known for how he can throw the ball, but he's been impressive with the legs. 7 carries tonight, 76 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the ground for the senior, Ja'Kai Long.
Showing some wheels, too.
Winfield will start this drive on their own 20, 7:55 to go. We talked about the keys of the game in the pregame, and one of the keys for Winfield offensively, no turnovers. Well,
they've had 2.
2 interceptions.
Yeah.
And one was a promising drive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not been the best start for, excuse me, for Coach Smolder, and it's been about as good of a start as you could ask for Coach Mays. So, and the score kind of reflects that.
Massey takes the snap. He'll give over on the left side. Not much running room. Maybe a gain of 2. That was Jace Miller on the carry for the Generals. Time winding down here in the first half, 7.5 minutes to go. Great crowd on hand tonight, as to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, William Hill. And number 33, Joey Kiana.
Winfield, slow to break the huddle, finally break it. 20 on the play clock. Snap back, Massey, that's a quarterback run all the way, and a nice run by Massey.
Got a flag back behind the
play again of holding, and that's what's indicated. Seen that a couple of times. Massey with a good gain, but negated by a penalty.
Yeah, Winfield seems to have shot themselves in the foot a couple times here with either penalties or turnovers, and it's really costing them. Looks like 2nd and 18.
It's 2nd and 17 for Winfield. Ball at the 13-yard line. Massey again in the shotgun formation. He'll roll out to his right. He's got room to run. He'll
being
keep
pursued
it
by Nate McKay.
And run out of bounds up around the 25-yard line.
Joey Kiano out there forcing him out of bounds.
That'll stop the clock with 7 minutes to go. There's Winfield. 10-3. Or was it 10-2? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Last year.
Mm-hmm.
Lost to Hurricane in their opening game and then went on a 10-game winning streak. Then lost to Herbert Hoover in a heck of a ball game by one. Nice pitch out here near side to Miller, and he'll have enough for a first down up across the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great game last year. Winfield and Hoover there in the playoffs.
And that'll be a good game next week.
Yeah.
As Hoover comes to town.
The games at Winfield?
Yes.
Gotcha. I need to get up there and check out that new school and that new stadium up there at Hoover. By all accounts, it is amazing.
You mean you didn't go to the Jason Aldean concert? Or what?
It was Brad Paisley.
Brad Paisley.
No, I didn't make it up there.
That's my knowledge of country singers.
The kids were out playing with the neighbors, and once that happens, they don't want to go anywhere.
Pitch over on the right side this time to Miller, and he is swallowed under. No gain on the play that time. That'll bring up second down for Winfield. As the clock winds down, under 6.5 minutes to go here, first half. Yeah, it's a beautiful stadium up there. I've not been to it, but I've seen a lot of pictures of it.
Yeah, I'm definitely have to get up there and check a game out at some point this season.
Second down and 10 for Winfield. Ball just inside the 36-yard line. Massey again, the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Straight drop back now. Fires here to the near side. Underthrown.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pass interference there on Hampton.
A flag coming in.
And there's some of the fans.
It's kind of like a jump ball there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 50-50 ball.
I think some people feel like that may have been uncatchable, but, I don't know.
Depends on what collar you're wearing. So they'll mark off the penalty on Hurricane for pass interference. And that'll give Winfield a first down in Hurricane territory at the Redskins' 49-yard line. Snap back to give. Up the middle. Nice gain by Pearson that time.
And Jonah Wilfong there on the tackle, and
up close to another first down. It'll be about a yard short. As they spot him at the 40-yard line, that'll bring up second down and short. 5:20 to go on a running clock here in the second quarter. I should say winding clock. It's not a running clock.
Yeah. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant.
Second down and short for Winfield. Snap, give to Pearson again, and he will push ahead, and I believe he's got the first down.
I know you're not going to believe this, but there's a flag. To consult with our statistician guru here and see how many penalties that is for the game.
You think he can count that high? He does have a fancy computer.
We're about to find out.
The penalty.
It's against Hurricane.
It is against Hurricane.
I didn't see what they signaled. Well, whatever the total is, it's a lot.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Generals at the 34-yard line. Pearson lined up to the left of Massey. Snap back. Looking to his right and fires in and out of the hands of Hernandez. Wide open and dropped it.
He definitely wants that one back. Nice little slant route there by Hernandez. Just cannot come up with the catch. You see here on the replay. Again, nice route by him. Nice ball by Massey. Just can't connect.
That'll bring up second down and 10. Eighth penalty on Hurricane. Massey runs to his left. Nice job there, but brought down from behind by Stanton Hill.
So 8 penalties. That's something that this has been mostly positive for the Skins. So if if you're trying to pick out something to improve on, 8 penalties, you really want to try to cut down on that.
And that seems like that's what you see a lot.
Yeah, first game of the season, and I think they've had some guys in and out of scrimmages, so that they've had they'll get these things worked out.
Third down and 5 for Winfield. Massey pitches over to the right side. Miller Miller patiently looking for a hole, but Deuce McLean coming up.
Again, nice job by the defense stringing that runner out and pursuing to the ball. A good job by the Skins defense there.
Julian Grace in there on the tackle as well.
Older brother of Kylan. Julian Grace, nice looking player as well.
That'll bring up 4th down and 2. As it looks like they've got it spotted at the 26-yard line of Hurricane. 3:35 to go. Clock winding down here in the second quarter. Let's see if they go to Miller or Massey will keep it. They'll drop back, and
Clark bursting through the line there.
Yeah, the first down.
Quietly a good little drive here by Winfield as well.
The first down for Winfield stops the clock. 3:14 to go.
I mean, down 28-0. I feel like you've got to get points here if you're Winfield, because you know you'll start out the second half getting the ball, and so you definitely want to get some points here.
Ball at the 22-yard line. First down for Winfield. Pearson goes in motion. Now he'll take this. And nowhere to go, and big old 99, Aaron Clark right there to make the stop.
And we got a Redskin player down. The flag is near where the
player's down.
The player was down.
Deuce McLean, he's back up.
Not sure what the flag is for.
It
looked like it was away from the play.
Back down on 2 knees. Well, let's see what the indication here is. Personal foul on Winfield.
It's kind of what I was figuring, since the flag was kind of away from the play,
Yeah.
Maybe some, rivalry game, a little bit of extracurricular activities going on between 2 young men just out there, competing, and I think that may have been what happened there.
So a timeout has been called, and I'm not sure who called it. Donnie Mays out there talking to the officials. It was a personal foul on Winfield.
Did they call maybe an injury timeout, or?
Well,
I'm not sure.
I don't even know if it was during the play or after the play. As Donnie Mays getting.
I didn't see when the flag came out. I just saw the flag laying on the ground. So.
So it was a personal foul, so they mark it all the way back.
Wow.
To the 37-yard line.
And, we were talking, I mentioned this earlier, that Winfield's had a couple of nice drives, and then they just can't seem to get out of their own way, whether it's a penalty or a turnover that moves them back. And again, you have a situation where they shoot themselves in the foot again. But how disruptive of a force is our man Aaron
Clark.
Baby A. Clark? What a nickname, too.
Second down for Winfield. Massey. He'll roll to his right.
Nate McKay
looking
pursuing.
downfield. Feels pressure, and he's going to be buried back at the 47-yard line. Nate McKay in there.
Joey Keano in there as well. Pressure on the quarterback. You see here on the replay, Joey Keano makes the initial contact, and big Nate McKay will finish the play off there.
Well, you're going to run that far. Nate's going to finish it.
Yes, sir.
The old rumbling, stumbling over there. That brings up 3rd down.
Is that a little Chris Berman there?
Yeah. Ball at the 45-yard line now for Winfield. 2:25 to go. Checks the sidelines. Massey's got the play. 9 on the play clock.
I know they're wanting to slow things down, but you got to think that Winfield's going to have to speed things up here a little bit in the second half. And it may be a situation here where they're trying not to leave too much time on the clock
it over
for
to
a
Miller.
Hurricane.
And he'll get down inside the 30-yard line before he's brought down. Nice little design play right there. Little play action, and then they rolled Miller out into the flat that time. 1:45 to go. That'll bring up 4th down for Winfield. And you know they're going to go for it.
Yeah, and they're going to let this clock run down because if they don't get it, they don't want Hurricane to have too much time to go down and put more points on the board, which Hurricane's very capable of doing, even with just maybe, under a minute.
So we go under 90 seconds. Massey takes a snap. Play action again. Rolls to his right. Now fires down there. In and out of the hands of Hernandez again. Just dropped it.
Yeah, I feel for that young man. It's
probably wasn't enough for a first down.
No, but you never know what could happen after you make that catch. You break a tackle or two and you move the chains. But nice throw by Massey there on the money. Hernandez just can't come up with it. So that's going to leave about 1:16 on the clock for Jacon Long and this Redskin offense, and that is, as we've seen, plenty of time for them to go down and get some points on the board.
So Hurricane will take over on downs at their own 28-yard line with 1 minute and 16 seconds, leading 28-0 over Winfield. Empty backfield for Long.
Looks like there's some confusion here on the Redskin sideline. Who's they going to put in?
We got plenty of time on the play clock. Now Bellatami gets out there. He'll line up as a receiver here to the near side. So 3 receivers to the near side. Snap back to Long. Pressure up the middle. And he'll get it away.
Nice job by Ja'Kai avoiding that sack there by getting rid of the ball.
Incomplete pass. Nice job that time by Ballestero. So incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10 for Hurricane. Clock stopped at 1:12. Now Bellatami will line up in the backfield with Long. This kind of makes defenses think right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got 2 quarterbacks back there. I mean,
Fakes to Bellatami, now fires downfield. He's got a receiver. That's Terrell. Nice move there. Up across the 40 to the 45 and down at the 47-yard line.
So it's my guy, Michael Terrell, right there, making plays.
That'll be a first down for Hurricane. Stops the clock at 1:03.
It just seems like the first guy that touches him is not bringing him down. He's breaking at least one.
Shifty.
Yeah.
Snap back to Long. He's got time. Now
he's got
Rare's
Landon
back
Taylor down the sideline.
Taylor down the sidelines and well covered that time by Radcliffe.
Nice try by Landon there, former student of mine. Good kid. It was a nice try by Landon there. You can see here on the replay.
Had a step on the defender, but nice job by Radcliffe.
Got turned around trying to adjust to the ball, and good effort.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped with 44 seconds. Again, Bellatami in the backfield to the right of Long. Snap back. The give to Noah Bellatami, and he's got room.
Noah.
And he'll be brought down by Massey inside the 40-yard line.
Like we were talking about in the pregame, he's just too good of an athlete to not find his way onto the field. And, the nice thing about him is his skill set translates to multiple positions. And it's a nice run there by Noah.
First down and 10 in Winfield territory. Ball at the 37-yard line again. The give to Bellatami. Nice run inside the 20. Bellatami makes a move. Stays on his feet inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown Hurricane.
Noah Bellatami.
Bellatami. Hello.
Wow. I mean, just watch this replay here. You can see there's 1, 2. There's a 3rd, 4th.
Tackle there.
5th. There he goes. What a run by Noah Bellatami. I mean, the amount of weapons Coach Mays has at his disposal is plenty.
Mitchell in to attempt the PAT. Grayson Maddox, the holder. Nate Lanham, long snapper. And kick is away. And it is good.
A little bit of a low snap there, and Grayson did a nice job getting it down and getting it where it needed to be for William to get it through the uprights there.
26 seconds to go here in the opening half, and Hurricane leading Winfield 35-0. We'll stay right here. You talked about so many weapons for head coach Donnie Mays and this offense. And, of course, Bellatami, the starting quarterback last year, and did a wonderful job of leading the offense. But, man, he is so talented and so athletic. You could put him just about anywhere out there.
He looked pretty good at running back right there.
Yep.
I mean, that was excellent
And
stuff
if you
there on that
recall
run.
last year, I mean, when he did run the ball last year, he looked really good.
Yep, he did. He did a heck of a job running the ball last year in certain situations. And, you know, even though he's not playing quarterback this year, I still expect big things out of him this year, and you saw it right there on that run.
Hernandez back deep for Winfield. Maddox has it teed up. End over end kick. That'll be fielded at the 14-yard line and upended
Nice, decent little return
across
there.
the 30 to the 33-yard line for Hernandez. 19 seconds to go.
Yeah, I think Winfield might just come out here and kneel this and get into the half. But we'll see here if Coach Mulder decides to try to take a shot.
Ball at the 33-yard line for Winfield. Let's see what they do here. As Massey under center takes the snap, he'll run off to the right side.
And a flag.
Struck down out of bounds. And now a late flag. Come on, guys.
It's holding on Winfield.
And this is probably going to be a late hit.
Oh, we have a second flag as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Dews made contact inbounds, but then not sure.
Carried on after.
Holding on Winfield. And was both flags for the same thing.
Huh.
I was kind of thinking, nope. Never
There
mind.
we go.
There it is. So it was a personal foul.
12 seconds left here.
So as we expected, Winfield was going to be conservative.
Mm-hmm.
That'll bring up a first down for the Generals. Off the 37-yard line. Again, Massey under center, takes a snap, and he'll keep it again. Looking for running room, has the first down and more across the 50, stays on his feet. Inside the 30, and finally,
heck of a run there by Massey.
At the 20-yard line as time winds down.
They're blowing the whistle here, they may. Are they going to try to put time back on?
I can't imagine him putting time back on that clock.
That's what it looks like it's getting ready to happen.
Hurricanes team is headed for, no. What are we doing here?
They're putting time on.
There's no.
He's the white hat's signaling up here to the box to put more time on.
I mean, time has expired.
I don't know if they're doing an untimed down or what.
Well, there's no penalty or anything. How do you do an untimed down? I don't understand. And there we go. That's the half.
Okay.
Should have listened to me.
That was an interesting exchange there, but okay.
Yep. So Hurricane will go into the half up 35-0 over Winfield. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Watch your live streaming coverage of Hurricane football right here on Video Productions.
PUTNAM Career and Technical Center is now enrolling for exciting adult learning opportunities. Register now for our certified medical assistant programming with in-person and virtual classes, or our heavy equipment operator, where you will be learning hands-on on how to operate bulldozers, skid steers, excavators, and more. Both programs will have you certified and on path to a fulfilling career in as little as 6 months. Don't wait. Classes begin in January. Call now, 304-586-3494, extension 4406, or visit us online at pctc.edu.
I'm Dr. Chad Lavender. My fertilized ACL technique has gained national and international attention. It all started here on a small football field in West Virginia. That's where my passion to help athletes and others began. I personally have had 19 different states and locations that patients have traveled from for this ACL reconstruction.
Where is home? Home is where we live, work, and play. It's in the small, quiet moments and the memories we capture. For 35 years, we've been here with you, building home together.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends, and we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Generations Physical Therapy is a tri-states championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior.
Like I thought it was.
Where is home? Home is where we live, work, and play. It's in the small, quiet moments and the memories we capture. For 35 years, we've been here with you, building home together.
Come on, Ray! Oh, come on! Oh, what a bad call! You have no business being out there. Terrible!
You know, I'm a person too.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
I'm Dr. Chad Lavender. My fertilized ACL technique has gained national and international attention. It all started here on a small football field in West Virginia. That's where my passion to help athletes and others began. I personally have had 19 different states and locations that patients have traveled from for this ACL reconstruction.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need a two-corner move for an emergency. We have, in the park right up here beside the press box, on the road, red 4, license plate 26B 458. On the route, red 4. We also have a gray hot dial right beside of it, license plate D2L 435. They need to be moved. I watched this one.
Halftime here in Redskins Stadium. Hurricane leading Winfield 35-0 here in the opening game of the season for both of these ball clubs. Jack Withrow, along with Derek Regal. And take a look at the down in Ona in the second quarter. Cabell Midland leading George Washington by a score of 15-7. Midland going ahead in that one. Curtis Jones Jr., a 2-yard touchdown run. Curtis Jones, a West Virginia University football commit, puts Cabell Midland ahead in that contest. And this one, it's been all Hurricane here in the first half as we take a look at some stats for the Redskins. Redskins 191 yards rushing here in the first half on 17 carries and 4 touchdowns. Kylan Grace, the sophomore, 62 yards and a touchdown. Noah Vellatami, who came in late there in the second quarter and impressed everybody with his running ability. They've rushing for 53 yards and a touchdown. And Ja'Kai Long, the starting quarterback, 76 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns for Ja'Kai Long. And receiving, Ja'Kai Long just 5 completions. And a reception for Tyshawn Dews. That was for 3 yards and a touchdown. Michael Terrell, 4 catches, 84 yards. And Rhett McGrew, 1 catch for the 2-point conversion. We'll take another break. We'll come back with the start of the second half. You're watching Hurricane Football right here on Video Productions.
Where is home? Home is where we live, work, and play. It's in the small, quiet moments and the memories we capture. For 35 years, we've been here with you, building home together.
Come on! Oh, what a bad call! You have no business being out there.
You know, I'm a person too.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
I'm Dr. Chad Lavender. My fertilized ACL technique has gained national and international attention. It all started here on a small football field in West Virginia. That's where my passion to help athletes and others began. I personally have had 19 different states and locations that patients have traveled from for this ACL reconstruction.
Back here at Redskins Stadium, 35-0 Hurricane leading. Special thanks to one of tonight's game sponsors in Brooksy's Grill in Winfield, located off Winfield Road. Brooksy's offers something for everyone, including pizza, wings, burgers, and more. A full menu available, plus live music and karaoke. Brooksy's Grill, where friends meet. Give them a call, 304-586-2869. Live music and karaoke at Brooksy's Grill. I'm going to have to get over there. I've had the hot dogs. They say the burgers are good. I've heard nothing but great things. But, Derek, I hear you sing. You like karaoke?
No, not me.
It's your dad.
My dad. Mom and dad frequent Brooksy's quite a bit, especially on karaoke night. And they have nothing but good things to say about the place, the food, the atmosphere, the employees there, nothing but good, positive things to say.
We want to thank Jeremy Brooks, our game sponsor tonight, and they do a wonderful job over there. I told him if we get out here early enough, I may swing over and get me a burger and fries.
I don't think I'll be making that trip. It was a long day for me today, so.
First day of the students were back in school here in Putnam County.
Yep.
You're the new vice principal at Hurricane Middle.
Yep, and I've worked at the school before, but this is a different.
Hurricane Middle School.
Yep, graduated from Hurricane High,
right.
So I went to school there. I worked there for 4 years as a teacher, but this is my first year there as principal. So not a new school, but a new role for me in that school. And It's definitely different for sure. Yeah, it's different.
You're not just responsible for your classroom.
Yeah.
Now it's the whole school.
Yeah, I'm responsible for like 850 kids, so.
That school is really, this area is really growing.
Yeah.
And I know you've talked about Hurricane Middle and kind of busting out the seams over there.
Yeah, at one point, I think our numbers were over 900, but we've had a lot of kids moving and dropping out, or transferring school, or de-enrolling or enrolling, and just I think we're around 850, 860 right now. I don't know, but again, at this time of year, you still have students enrolling and or transferring at schools and things like that. So it's real fluid right now as far as enrollment goes, but we are a very large middle school.
Both teams back out on the field, went through the warm-ups. Now captains meeting at midfield. Video Productions producing tonight's ball game. We'll have all the home games here for Hurricane football throughout the season. Again, we want to thank Putnam Career and Technical Center coming on as our presenting sponsor for the season for Hurricane football. And looking around the schedule this weekend, of course, Video Productions producing Friday Night Rivals again this year for Channel 8, WCHS TV 8. They've got the GW and Midland game going down along with Kindred Digital Communications. Of course, this game. And then tomorrow night, got a good one down at Scott. Herbert Hoover and the Scott Skyhawks.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll be a big ball game
down there in West Madison. Also tomorrow night, another big ball game in Class AAA. Spring Valley and Huntington will kick off on Video Productions at 7 o'clock. Kickoff time on that one. And then we go down to Bluefield. It's always the Graham, Virginia Bluefield matchup at 7:30 tomorrow night. And then Independence and Liberty. The Battle of 76.
Yeah, but I want to back up for a second here. You mentioned the Scott Hoover game.
Yep.
There's a great place down in Madison, West Madison, called West Madison Grocery, just past the high school on your right. If you're going to the game, folks, stop in there, get you a hot dog. It is very good.
So Winfield will receive to start the second half. A big hill to climb for the Generals, down 35-0. And everybody's ready to go but the clock operator.
Yeah, man.
As the time is still winding down on the clock, they'll stop that and reset it. So Grayson Maddox has it teed up at the 40-yard line, and he's been impressive on his kickoffs.
Yeah, he's done a good job.
So he's got it teed up. Hernandez back deep for Winfield. And the kick is away. End over end, taken at the 5-yard line. Up across the 20 to 25, and then tripped up at the 28-yard line. That was Traven Taylor on the return for Winfield, so they'll start the first possession of the second half.
Well, let's see if Winfield, can get some momentum here. You can kind of feel the atmosphere's kind of died down a little bit here in Redskins Stadium. So, if I'm Coach Smolder, I want to have a really good drive here and try to turn this tide just a little bit back in in his favor.
Jace Massey, transfer from Wake Forest High School down in North Carolina under center. Motion Pinkerton, and nowhere to go on that one. And he was trying to give it up the middle to Miller, and that interior defense for Hurricane with a big shove. And no gain on the play. It'll bring up second down and 10. Defensive line for Hurricane has been impressive here tonight. Of course, we talked about Nate McKay and then Aaron Clark up front, along with Shalik Hampton on that defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
It's Massey in the shotgun formation. Snap back. He's looking here to the near side, fires it over. In and out of hands again by
Hernandez.
His intended receiver.
Hernandez is a good-looking receiver, and if he can just start corralling some of these balls coming his way, he should have a really good year.
So that'll bring up a third down and long 9 for Winfield. When
Winfield's getting things that they want, they're the one controlling the pace, the clock. They're not playing from behind. And right now they're kind of out of sorts here.
Massey looks over to the sidelines, gets the signals for the play. Single receiver here to the near side. 2 receivers up top for the Generals. In the backfield over on the left side, that's Pearson. Massey takes a snap. And he is going to be brought down, a sack.
Ethan Chill in there and
Aaron Clark in there.
Our guy Aaron Clark.
A nice job, a 3 and out for the Hurricane defense. When you look at the replay, Aaron Clark.
It's nice to see Ethan Chill in there. He's a former student of Hurricane Middle, and then also he's a lifeguard at the pool I go to in the summer, and just a real nice kid, so glad to see him get in there on that tackle there.
So LaRon Dews back for Hurricane at his own 44-yard line.
This is the only second punt of the game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Both by Winfield. Snap is back, and the kick is away. And that's going to drop and bounce just outside the 40, and Hurricane will take over with 10:15 to go here in the third quarter at their own 42-yard line, leading 35-0 in a tight ball game down in Ona. Cabell Midland and George Washington, Abe Fenwick, a really good quarterback. And then
Lefty.
you've got Shockey that it transferred down to Cabell Midland, who was a starting quarterback on that Parkersburg South team last year.
Yeah, I think Shockey will be a very good fit in Coach Salmon's offense down there. Of course, they got the guys on defense, Lewis and Rouse, that have Division I offers as well. Cabell Midland's got a nice team this year.
Kylan Grayson in the backfield to the right of Long. They fake it to Grace. Long fires
Deep
it
ball by
downfield.
Long.
He's got Tyshawn
Dews
open, touchdown, Hurricane.
Nice. Great ball by Ja'Kai Long. Great job by Tyshawn Dews bringing that ball in, and that's another 6 points on the board for the Redskins.
58-yard touchdown reception by Tyshawn Dews. And we talked about earlier, they kind of lull you to sleep, and then they hit you with the speed. And this time it was Tyshawn Dews, his second touchdown reception
and
here tonight.
Nothing really fancy. It was just him running straight down the field, and just throwing it up there and letting him go get it. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
What do they call that? The streak pattern, the fly pattern.
You name it. It's just outrun the guy guarding you,
High snap. The ball is down. The kick is up. A nice kick that time. Nice job by Grayson Maddox. Had to go up and get that one. And the PAT is good. And the route is on right now for Hurricane.
Grayson showing off his goalie skills there on that snap.
Leading 42-0. We talked about George Washington, Cabell Midland. Of course, Hurricane in week number 3 will head to the Hill to play the Patriots.
Well, that'll be a good ball game.
That's 2 teams that met last year twice.
That's right.
In the regular season, and then
in the playoffs. Yep.
The second round of the playoffs. Both times were right here at Redskins Stadium.
Yeah, up on the hill can be a little bit of a difficult place to play too. I think that's going to be a very good ball game.
Of course, next week, Hurricane will be on the road. They'll head up to UC Stadium at Lately Field to take on the Capital Cougars on next Friday night. As Maddox, a low liner, bounces, taken at the 12-yard line over on the right side, across the 25, the 30, and drug down out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
And looks like we might have our first cramp.
That was Taylor on the return for Winfield, and he remains down over on the far sidelines.
Hopefully it's nothing serious. I think he's just cramping up.
And it was kind of odd that we didn't see that the first time, because you usually have a lot of cramping in the first game, the first 2 games, really.
Kind of hard to tell what's going on. They got the whole Winfield team huddled around him. Like I said, hopefully it's nothing serious. You hate to see any kid hurt.
Which they were calling for high temperatures today, and it did get hot.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it got as hot as what it was supposed to be. extended break here for Hurricane and Winfield. Not sure, I can't see if they've taken him off the field or we got a huddle around over there. Now Hurricane, here we go. Couldn't see anything over there.
Well, you know, and it's not like college where you have constant contact with people down the field. You're just kind of having to watch and try to make a best guess of what's actually happening down there.
It did look like he was cramping.
Uh-huh.
So first down and 10 for Winfield at their own 34-yard line. As he takes a snap, now hands it off over the right side. Not much running room, maybe a yard or two. The give was to Gannon Boggs, the freshman. Gets a carry for Winfield. Gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8. I don't know, maybe give him 3. Make it second down and 7. As I look down at the down marker. Got the electronic down marker. Makes it a lot
looks
easier
nice,
to see.
yeah. Nice little touch. I don't know if that was a reward for making it to the semifinals last year or what.
Well, they had it last year, too.
Oh, okay.
And again, not much running room for Winfield. Joey Keano, the linebacker, in there, along with Julian Grace.
16 and 44 going in. It's the first time I've seen them for Hurricane.
Kendrick Sutphin.
It's like Wyatt Sowers going in the game for the Skins on defense, and DJ Short, a freshman, number 44. So that's 2 freshmen that have played on defense tonight for the Skins.
So Sowers and Short in there at linebacker for Hurricane. Massey. Incomplete pass here to the near side.
Is that Massey? I think they've changed quarterbacks.
Did they?
Yeah, I think that's number 8.
Okay, snuck in there on
Miller.
Jared Miller.
Here comes Massey. Or no, that's 12. Sorry, that's Pinkerton. Yeah, Massey's not in there.
So it'll be fourth down. They'll punt.
Correction, pass intended number 11, Aiden Martinez, defending for Hurricane, number 12.
So another punt for Winfield. Deuce McLean back deep this time to receive the punt. Kick is away, short kick. And that will bounce and a Hurricane bounce. Go out of bounds. So the Redskins will take over with 8:29 to go here in the third quarter at their own 42-yard line. Leading 42-0 over Winfield.
Looks like timeout might be done for the
timeout taken by Winfield. And so we'll take one as well. 8:29 to go here, third quarter, 42-0, Hurricane leading.
Where is home? Home is where we live, work, and play. It's in the small, quiet moments and the memories we capture. For 35 years, we've been here with you, building home together.
$8:29 to go, third quarter. Hurricane leading 42-0 over Winfield, and we see Noah Bellatombi down there warming up. Derek.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to take over this series. Kai's got his helmet off. I think he's done for the evening.
So Bellatombi will take over the quarterback duties.
A nice little evening there for Ja'Kai Long. I believe he had 2 rushing touchdowns and 2 or 3 passing touchdowns. So good evening there by Ja'Kai.
Kylan Grace to the right of Ilatami. He'll take the snap to give to Grace over the left side. He's got room up across the 50 and drug out of bounds around the 42-yard line.
So first down there by Kylan Grace. Nice little run.
You waving at your fans?
No. My cousin's in town from California. She's down there on the track with my aunt. So.
I got you.
Well, yeah. Eli Samples looks like he's coming into the game. I've known Eli Samples for since he was in 2nd grade. So nice to see him out there.
Penalty on the play, holding for Hurricane.
Well, Eli's first year playing football here for Hurricane. I think he's going to be there at running back, it looks like.
He looked good in the scrimmage.
Yes, he did.
And Upshur.
Yes.
So after the penalty, it'll be first down and 12. Snap back, Bellatami
gives Eli.
To give the Samples. Nice job breaking tackles.
There he goes.
50. He's got room inside the 30, and he'll take it to the house.
Yes, sir, Eli.
Eli Samples, touchdown Hurricane.
Yeah.
And like I said, he looked good running the ball against Buckhannon and Upshur, and
there we go.
He backs it up.
Great run here.
With his first touch of the evening.
There's 2 broken tackles, and he's off to the races. So happy for that young man. Like I said, I've known him. He played, all-star basketball for my father-in-law when he was in 2nd grade, and I've known him ever since, and he's a great kid.
Mitchell in to attempt the PAT with Maddox holding. Snap is back. A lot better snap that time. And the kick up and in. Makes it 49-0. The Hurricane leading with 8:08 to go here in the 3rd quarter. You're watching live streaming coverage of Hurricane football right here on Video Productions.
Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
$49-0. Hurricane leading Winfield. 8:08 to go. 60-yard touchdown run by Eli Samples.
Great run. First time he's touched the ball and takes it to the house. I mean, that's what you envision.
I never scored a touchdown in high school.
Did you not?
Well, they didn't let me play offense.
Oh, okay.
I blame that on Bryce Castor.
You just got to force some fumbles.
I tried. Maddox has it teed up once again for a Hurricane. As he'll put his right foot into the ball. Low liner. Picked up over on the right side at the 15-yard line. Up ahead to the 30, 40, and shoved out of bounds.
Nice run by him.
Midfield.
Good to see he's back out there playing. So I'd say that was a cramp earlier.
Yeah. Shoved out of bounds by Julian Grace for Hurricane. Kai Long again. Night done. 224 total yards. And 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing and 2 passing.
Heck of an evening for him. Basically a half a play.
So it'll be first down and 10 for Winfield. And, it's gonna
and a penalty.
A offsides on Hurricane. Jared Miller, the freshman quarterback, out there for Winfield. Looks like substitutions pretty much all around for both teams now. The give over here to the near side. Nice run. Down to the 40-yard
was a nice run.
line.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not sure why they're throwing a flag. The guy tripped over his own player. And then they threw the flag on Winfield.
I don't know. I'm not an official.
That was odd.
Yeah.
It looked like the Winfield player tripped over his own other player, and then they threw a flag on him. But we're way up here.
Yeah.
And they've got
something
better
may have
view.
been said. Who knows?
Exactly. So the penalty back to the 45-yard line. It'll remain first down. I'll tell you what, our scoreboard operator. He's got first and 13 at the 47. That ball's sitting right on the 45. Snap. And nowhere to go. Nice defense. And DJ Short in there. The freshman linebacker on the tackle for Hurricane. I think I know who our scoreboard operator is. That's why I'm giving him grief.
Yeah, I gotcha. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to get my wife to be in that PCTC commercial. She works there. I got to get her in that commercial. Give her some screen time.
I know people. 6:43 on a running clock here. Second down for Winfield. Motion now. They give to the motion back over the right side and squirts up ahead to about the 48-yard line. On the carry was Gannon Boggs.
It's a freshman.
Davis on the stop.
Yeah, we've heard that name quite a bit this evening. He's had a good night so far.
That'll bring up third down and 10 for Winfield. Miller under center. He'll drop back, rolls to his right, looking downfield now.
Nice ball.
Caught. And
Gannon Boggs again.
Boggs with the catch, and they drag him down near the 25-yard line. Nice job by Winfield.
White Soward's there on the tackle. The former student of mine, great kid. Winfield having some success on this drive here. Two nice plays by Boggs back-to-back.
That'll bring up a first down and 10 for Winfield at the Hurricane 25-yard line. They'll line up two receivers here to the near side. Miller takes the snap. He'll keep it himself over here to the near, and he is bundled up, and a flag comes flying in.
Did you say a flag?
I did. That'll be a holding on the Generals. So they'll mark that off. It'll remain first down. Third quarter clock. Stopped at 5:26. There's a running clock. Will start in the fourth quarter if you're ahead by 35 points. Miller gives over the left side. That one strung out. Nice run up across the 25 and then shoved out of bounds, and that's going to be another penalty.
Not a smart play there by Hurricane.
Pushed out of bounds that time by Ian Duffy for Hurricane. Well, they indicated Winfield. Unless it's something that we didn't see.
They called that on Winfield?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just work here.
You look good tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Look like professional over there.
I'm trying.
Still first down for Winfield. Back at the 37-yard line. Snap back to Miller. He'll keep it himself. Looking for running room and not much there.
Yeah, not finding much of it.
Host of Redskins brings him down at the 35-yard line. Clock winding down, 4:34 to go here in the third quarter. Hunter Bernard with the tackle. Big cheering section down below, right below us for him. Brings up second down. Ball to the 35-yard line. They'll line up two receivers at the far side. Now they motion the back over on the right side. Miller will take the snap. He'll drop straight back. Feels pressure, and he'll be sacked.
A whole host of Redskins there. I think he had 21 and 32. 66 was in there.
Antonio LaRose in there with the tackle. Lusher also in there for Hurricane. Cohen Lusher. Saw him have a good scrimmage against Buchanan Upshur.
Mm-hmm.
That'll bring up third down.
He was in their backfield all day in that scrimmage.
Again, Miller under center. Motion. He'll drop back. Now rolls out to his right. LaRose giving chase, and he'll drag him down.
Good pursuit by Antonio.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
I just noticed that Winfield's got one of those nice little misting fans over there. That's pretty nice on their sideline there.
I see that.
Yeah.
Looks like a rental.
Yeah. Didn't have that in your Black Eagle days, did they?
They did not have that at Oaksfield. Oh, the memories of Oaksfield. We had beautiful grass for the first game.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it just became mud. Fourth down for Winfield at the Hurricane 40-yard line. Miller in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pressured again. Gets it away, but it's incomplete. Lusher back there once again in the backfield.
Lusher just a sophomore. If he continues to develop and he may find his way into some crucial downs and situations this year, and I expect him to be a big contributor next year as a junior.
So the Redskins will take over on downs with 2:11 to go here in the third quarter.
I look for Bill Tommy to take this series as well.
I do too, because the third string quarterback doesn't have his helmet on.
Right, yep.
And Ian Duffy. But I look for Ian Duffy here tonight as well.
Yeah, I'd say he'll get some reps
as well. Heck of an athlete. He's an athlete too.
Yeah, Ian's he does well, excels in track. He plays basketball. He's a good athlete and a good kid.
So Noah Velatami out there at the quarterback, along with Eli Samples. Fakes at the Samples and now fires down field and just out of the reach.
And that was John Lee Burnett, another one of my former students. Got a great sense of humor. He's a good kid too.
An incomplete pass brings up second down and 10 for the Redskins. Clock stopped at 2:07 here in the third quarter. Three receivers here near side to give to Samples, and he can't break the tackles there.
He didn't hit pay dirt that time. Just a little bit past the line of scrimmage, I think.
Give him a yard. That'll bring up third down and 9. Clock winding down, below 2 minutes. And the Redskins on the road next weekend at Capital.
Do we know who Capital opens up with this week?
Right off, I do not.
Gotcha.
Snap back, Velatami. Here to the near side. He had a receiver.
I think that might have been intended for Landon Taylor.
It was,
and I don't know, it's looking like maybe somebody didn't run the correct route. Some miscommunication there, it looks like.
So we see the first time tonight, Hurricane punting.
I don't think so, Jack. Looks like they're going to go for it here. Unless maybe they shift Noah back to do a quick kick type deal.
Nope. Fire help near side. McLean has the catch. Trying to stay on his feet. A spin move.
Nice block by
Landon
Landon Taylor
there.
there.
Inside Winfield territory.
Nice little run by Deuce McLean there.
First down for Hurricane. And a great catch and run by Deuce McLean.
Yeah, he's another one of those.
Spin move right there.
Yeah, another nice block by Landon Taylor, number 2 Landon Taylor there. But, you know, McLean's kind of like Terrell. We're very, very shifty, and, you know, you better wrap him up.
First and 10 at the Winfield 39-yard line. Give up the middle, and a short gain that time by A.J. Gregory, the sophomore running back. And now a timeout called by Winfield. With 1:03 to go here in the third quarter, we'll take a timeout. 49-0 Hurricane leading Winfield.
Where is home? Home is where we live, work, and play. It's in the small, quiet moments and the memories we capture. For 35 years, we've been here with you, building home together.
.103 to go here in the third quarter. All Hurricane 49-0 over Winfield here in the opening game of the 2023 campaign. There's Hurricane reached the semifinals last year, first time in school history.
Yep.
Went 10-3. And Donnie Mays' first year here, the give. And nice job by Gregory breaking tackles, and he's got some open room, and they finally drag him down inside the 15 at the 12-yard line. Great run by A.J. Gregory.
Yeah, nice run there by A.J. Here we go. You get the replay here. Breaks a couple tackles.
I thought they were going to bring him down there, but he...
Nice extra effort by him to not go down, and he gets the ball down inside the red zone here.
That's where you give credit to the strength and conditioning coach and Lamar Martin.
Yes, he's got those boys working.
Velatami will keep it over the left side. Velatami inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Nice run by Noah there.
Noah Velatami, his second rushing touchdown of the evening.
Let's see here on the replay here.
Nothing.
He's going to fake this handoff.
Well, they faked this up.
Yeah, it's all right.
With the replay.
Hey, you know what? He was a pretty good quarterback last year. Really good. I mean, you know, led the team to semifinals. He's looking like a pretty daggone good runner this year as well. And like you said, he showed that some last year, but I think he's really going to get to be able to, you know, showcase that skill this year.
Will Mitchell, PAT, up and in, is good. With 46 seconds left, we take a look at the replay. Velatami with the keep right there. Nice job on the read.
Yeah, that end crashed down, so he
powers into
held
the
on
end
to it
for his second rushing touchdown of the evening. 56-0, Hurricane leading Winfield with 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Of course, get to the fourth quarter, and it'll be a running clock if you're up by 35 points. Hurricane impressive here tonight to open up the season. Winfield next weekend will host Herbert Hoover at home. They've got a good ball club.
Yeah, I heard some reports from their scrimmage with John Marshall.
Yep.
And I heard nothing but good things about the squad that Joey Fields has up there at Hoover. And, Winfield will have their hands full next Friday with them.
And Boggs back deep for Winfield.
Yeah, I wonder if he's any relation to the Boggs boy that played for Winfield last year that was a very good player for them.
What we didn't see, and he's injured, is Toby Lockery, the 6'4" tight end for Winfield. Hate to see that.
Yeah, and that's a crucial piece for them. He's a big kid and plays tight end. Sure helps with the blocking.
Ball fielded over on the far side, up across the 20, and run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. With 42 seconds to go here in the third.
Ran out of bounds by Redskins 32. Jacob Lee.
Touchdowns tonight for Hurricane. Went for 23 yards, 36 yards, 58 yards, 60 yards, and 37 yards.
Wow. Some explosive plays there.
First and 10 for Winfield at their own 32-yard line, and the give over the right side. Still on the feet, and now finally brought down, about a 5-yard gain. And that was Boggs again on the carry. Gannon Boggs. Time winding down here in the third quarter. Under 20 seconds.
Let this one run to the fourth. That's what it appears. They may try to get one play off before the end of the quarter. Don't know if they will, though.
They do get the snap away, and the give over here to the near side, but nice pursuit by the defense of Hurricane. And in there on the initial tackle was Duffy. Ian Duffy? Or was that Wyatt Sowers? I thought it was
Duffy
5.
and Wyatt were both in on that.
Okay. So that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Hurricane leading 56-0 over Winfield. When we come back, we'll have the fourth quarter from here at Redskins Stadium.
PUTNAM Career and Technical Center is now enrolling for exciting adult learning opportunities. Register now for our certified medical assistant programming with in-person and virtual classes, or our heavy equipment operator, where you will be learning hands-on on how to operate bulldozers, skid steers, excavators, and more. Both programs will have you certified and on path to a fulfilling career in as little as 6 months. Don't wait. Classes begin in January. Call now, 304-586-3494, extension 4406, or visit us online at pctc.edu.
Start of the fourth quarter. Third down for Winfield. Miller, he'll keep it over here to the near side and squirts up towards the 40. That'll be short of the first down. That'll bring up fourth down for Winfield.
Lots of new faces out there for both sides.
Antonio LaRose in there on the stop for Hurricane.
Looks like Winfield's going to go for here on 4th and 1, and, why not?
Running clock here in the fourth quarter. Miller under center. Single receiver up top. He'll keep it straight ahead, and he's got the first down.
Looks like Hurricane.
I think he got it. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I was looking at the official on the far side coming in. So it'll be a first down for Winfield.
And as you said, the clock now will continue to roll. I think only stops on touchdowns
or an injury.
Yeah.
Give here to the near side. That's Boggs. And a wall of Redskins there to make the stop.
Right.
And Aiden Tate in there.
Aiden Tate, another freshman, I believe, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Younger brother, his brother last year played, and I think he's playing up at
Winfield State now.
Winfield now, yeah.
Yep.
Nice play by that young man there.
Short gain of 2 to bring up 2nd down and 8. 9:18 to go on a running clock here. Miller will take the snap, the give, and again, nowhere to go for Winfield.
Nice stop by the
Nice
defense
job.
there. 74.
That was
there.
Sowards in there.
Sowards in on the tackle as well. 74 for the Skins is
Logan Call.
Logan Call, a freshman as well. It's nice seeing some of these young guys get in there and get some reps, and you know that's always good.
Reminds me of Call's Meat Market.
Yeah,
I believe that's
just down the road there. I don't know
haven't
if
ate dinner
it
yet,
is or
so.
not, but yeah, they're just down the road from here.
Clock keeps winding. I might make it to Brooksy's.
Hey, there you go.
Capital will open up at, they'll be home against Parkersburg South. As Miller keeps it over on the left side. Nice move. Now shuffle pass up ahead.
Okay. We got DJ Short there on the tackle, and we got a flag.
Reception on that was Kendrick Sutfoot.
Okay, and
see what the flag's
like
for.
The flag stops the clock too.
I don't think so, though.
Oh, okay.
The flag does not stop the clock.
Well, it looked like some signaled for it to stop, and then this near official here
Still game one.
Still
Still
start
game. We're all
rolling.
trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
Still
hey,
game
you know.
Penalty on Hurricane. First down for Winfield. Miller under center. He'll keep it again over the left side and inside the 35 down to about the 32-yard line. Again, a special thanks to one of tonight's game sponsors in Brooksy's Grill in Winfield, located off Winfield Road. Brooksy's offers something for everyone, including pizza, wings, burgers, and more. A full menu available, plus live music and karaoke. Brooksy's Grill, where friends meet.
That's right. Or where Ken Regal sings Under the Boardwalk and Mustang Sally.
Second down for Winfield. They pitch it here to the near side, and again, nowhere to go. Fumble.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground, and it looks like covered up by Hurricanes. Cohen Lusher.
Cohen Lusher, yep. I think we might see Ian Duffy here take over as signal caller.
Update down in Ona with 8:58 to go in the third quarter. Cabell Midland leading George Washington 28-14.
Huh. What quarter was that in?
Third quarter.
Third quarter, okay.
We've got 6:15 to go here on a running clock. Hurricane leading 56-0. Again, they'll travel to Capital next Friday night. Capital hosting Parkersburg South tomorrow night. Kickoff set for 7:30 up at Langley Field.
A lot of new faces here on offense.
Oh, yeah. See Ian Duffy, quarterback out there for Hurricane now. Landon Taylor in the backfield to the right of Duffy. Duffy takes the snap to give to Taylor. He'll break the initial in the open,
Landon.
up across the 50, down around the 45-yard line.
Nice run there by Landon Taylor. Sophomore.
And we've got a flag on the play.
Oh, man.
And it
Looks
looks
like
a
holding.
holding on Hurricane. Of course, couldn't see it on the replay.
And another one.
A late flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct. As the official in the white hat comes over and explains it to head coach Donnie Mays.
A lot.
So to remain first down, they spot the ball all the way back at the 26-yard line of Hurricane. So first and 20. Yep, they're going to spot it. They're going to mark it off more. So
Okay.
looks like first and 25, if my math is correct. .5:22 to go. Snap back. Give again.
Taylor.
And he's got nice blocking ahead up across the 50. Landon Taylor stays on his feet, stays in bounds. And they keep him in bounds. I'm looking for an indication. And that's going to be a touchdown, Hurricane.
I don't know. They've not signaled anything.
And it's a holding on Hurricane.
The Hurricane faithful are not happy about that.
And Donnie Mays is not happy either.
Yeah, I don't want to be critical. Officials have a very tough job. And there comes another flag. I don't know.
I think this might be this one back here, a sideline.
Sideline warning.
Yeah. That's what they're indicating.
Gotcha.
So another holding penalty on Hurricane. And the only thing they're holding me up from getting over to Brooksy's to get a hamburger.
Yeah.
Open till 11 tonight, though.
Hey, there you go.
So.
Well, hey, I don't know. You might.
Again, we'll replay the first down.
Did they move the ball back? Oh, okay.
Well, they spotted at the 20. Snap back, Duffy fakes it. Now he'll keep it and get drugged down, and two more flags come in.
You don't say.
I don't know. Face mask on Winfield.
Yeah. Been a lot of penalties. Well, that's Winfield, obviously not the results they wanted, but, they got to regroup, and there's no time to sulk because they've got, Huskies coming to town next week. Obviously, Hurricane, this is a great start for them, and they've got an MSAC game next week against Capital, and then that will lead them into GW. So, good start for the Redskins.
Got a receiver wide open, nobody covers him, and they misfired.
Oh, man. Jolly.
Burnett was wide open.
If I still had him in class, I'd be giving him a hard time tomorrow morning. Oh, man, you hate to see that. I know Jolly wish he could have that back.
I'll bring up second down.
You know, sometimes you're just so open, you know, and it's just like.
Well, he was jumping up and down out here, and nobody was covering him. So Duffy from the shotgun. Gibbs to Taylor. Once again, up the middle. Landon Taylor. He's got room. And he will take it to the house.
There you go.
Landon Taylor. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Nice run there by Landon. I don't see any flags, Jack.
No
I think we're
flags.
safe. Here we go. Here's the replay. There's Landon off the left side. That's going to be, 75-yarder. You know, that's something that I think we mentioned earlier, that we've had a lot of explosive big plays, lots of long touchdown passes or runs.
Mitchell in for the PAT, and that one up and through. Makes it 63-0 Hurricane. 3:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been all Redskins here tonight. I want to thank all of our sponsors here for Hurricane football. Of course, our presenting sponsor in Putnam Career and Technical Center. Replay sponsor, Putnam County Bank. Player of the game sponsor. Brought to you by George Watson and Capital Credit Union. Marshall Orthopedics, another sponsor. Generations Physical Therapy. And Brooksy's Grill.
Yep.
For the game sponsors tonight. We want to thank all of them.
Yep. We got
companies for
lined up on the wrong side here. Yeah, our good friends at Putnam County Bank stepping up and helping out. My wife's workplace, Putnam County Career and Technical Center. I think Dr. Lavender with Marshall Orthopedics helping out. And so we really appreciate all of our sponsors, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you all again for stepping up and sponsoring these games.
Hurricane now 367 total yards rushing tonight.
Wow. You know, considering what, Jeremiah Riffle, Montrell Dean, and Elijah Rivera all graduating last year, to be able to still have that kind of production in the rushing game, it's pretty impressive.
So the clock running under 3 minutes now. As Winfield will start this possession at their own 28-yard line. Again, a lot of fresh faces out there on both sides of the ball.
Eli Samples in there on defense now.
Miller gives over the left side, and not much running room, maybe 3 yards. Ball carrier, Kendrick Sutphin.
Ball carrier number 1, Kendrick Sutphin.
He's 2nd down and 7. In the hand it off. Nice run this time.
I believe that's Boggs.
By Gannon Boggs.
A nice little player.
Into Hurricane territory.
Just a freshman. That kid's going to have a good career there for Coach Smolder over at Winfield.
I bet you Coach Humphreys, the defensive coordinator right now for Hurricane, is really coaching.
He's wanting to keep that goose egg up on the board.
Ball at the 43-yard line, first down for Winfield. Miller, he'll drop back, looking downfield, and he'll be brought down and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
32.
Jacob Lee, the sophomore, on the tackle. Loss of 1 makes it 2nd down and 11. 1:10 to go here in the ball game. Conclusion of the night's ball game, we'll have the player of the game. Kind of have an idea who I might pick.
Yeah, I think so. for maybe one more play.
40 seconds on the clock. We apologize, there's no clock. Or we didn't have one the whole time. Now there's one up there, I see. Pass incomplete.
I think that's going to do it.
Yep, that may do it. The clock winding down under 5 seconds, and that will do it as Hurricane will defeat Winfield by a final score of 63-0. We'll take a break and we'll come back. You're watching live streaming coverage of Hurricane football right here on Video Productions.
PUTNAM Career and Technical Center is now enrolling for exciting adult learning opportunities. Register now for our certified medical assistant programming with in-person and virtual classes, or our heavy equipment operator, where you will be learning hands-on on how to operate bulldozers, skid steers, excavators, and more. Both programs will have you certified and on path to a fulfilling career in as little as 6 months. Don't wait. Classes begin in January. Call now, 304-586-3494, extension 4406, or visit us online at pctc.edu.
I'm Dr. Chad Lavender. My fertilized ACL technique has gained national and international attention. It all started here on a small football field in West Virginia. That's where my passion to help athletes and others began. I personally have had 19 different states and locations that patients have traveled from for this ACL reconstruction.
Where is home? Home is where we live, work, and play. It's in the small, quiet moments and the memories we capture. For 35 years, we've been here with you, building home together.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends, and we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior.
Welcome back inside Redskins Stadium. Final score tonight, Redskins get the victory 63-0 over Putnam County rival Winfield, and pretty much a total domination as the score indicates. Derek, I know you said there at the beginning of the game you thought it might be a little bit closer.
I did, and I'm not afraid to admit when I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought the game would be very close. I thought Hurricane would win, but I thought it'd be about 10, 7-point ball game, and man, was I wrong. great showing by the Redskins, and as a Hurricane graduate, anytime you can beat Winfield, whether it's by 1 point or 63 points, it's a good night. So it's a good night to be a Redskin beating the Winfield Generals.
Take a look at the Capital Federal Credit Union player of the game, and tonight is senior quarterback Ja'Kai Long, 7 of 12 passing, 148 yards, 2 touchdowns, 7 rushes for 76 yards on the ground, and 2 more scores. As you take a look at this Ja'Kai Long, nice patience, didn't see anything downfield, so he decided, well, I'll just take it to the house myself for 1 of 2 touchdowns tonight, 224 total yards for Ja'Kai Long, and he is your Capital Federal Credit Union player of the game for the senior quarterback. And again, a total dominance performance tonight. Redskins, not just through the air, but more on the ground tonight. 367 total yards on the ground for the Generals tonight as they get the victory over Winfield. Looking ahead to next weekend, of course, the Generals will be at home. It'll be their home opener next Friday night as they'll entertain the Hoover Huskies.
Yep.
And
They've got a good team as well. And
it'll be a tough matchup for Winfield.
The Cardinal Conference thinks they're pretty good this year.
They are. Scott and Hoover tomorrow night. Wow,
I think Nitro is going to probably have a pretty good team. They got some new faces, and I think Nitro is going to be a team that may surprise some people.
A reminder on Video Productions, we'll have that Scott and Herbert Hoover ball game tomorrow night from West Madison. Take a look at Ja'Kai Long again. And showing that patience and then deciding, well, he'll take it and powers into the end zone. That was his first rushing touchdown of the evening. Redskins finished with 535 total yards of offense tonight in the 63-0 victory over Winfield. Next weekend, Redskins on the road as they head to the capital city to take on the Cougars of Capital. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We'll be here all year long with Hurricane football here at home. I thank Louisa Deasy, our producer tonight, Josh Stowers on called him Sowers.
I know.
Josh Stowers on statistics tonight. Our cameraman Cade Burgess. For Derek Rago, I'm Jack Withrow. Until next time, Hurricane gets the victory 63-0 over Winfield. Have a wonderful night.